Hi, I'm Ezra Hainsworth. Today we'll compare the roles of financial institutions and their services. Institutions such as banks, credit unions, insurance companies, loan agencies, and investment or brokerage firms. A financial institution exists to provide a wide variety of financial services. These include widely used services like deposits and withdrawals, lending and collecting, and investment products, as well as highly specialized services like futures trading and financial modeling. While a majority of financial institutions provide a host of services and accounts for the general public, others focus on specialized services that only have a small number of prospective customers. To know which financial institution is most appropriate in serving a specific need, it is important to understand the differences between the types of institutions and the purposes they serve. The major categories of financial institutions include central banks, retail and commercial banks, internet banks, credit unions, savings and loans associations, investment banks, brokerage firms, insurance companies, and mortgage companies. Central banks. A central bank is a financial institution responsible for the oversight and management of all other banks. In the United States, the central bank is the Federal Reserve Bank, also known as the Fed, which is responsible for the conducting monetary policy, supervision, and regulation of financial institutions. Individual customers do not have direct contact with central bank. Instead, large financial institutions work directly with the Fed to provide products and services to the general public. Retail and commercial banks. Traditionally, retail banks offered products to individual consumers while commercial banks worked directly with businesses. Currently, the majority of large banks offer deposit accounts and lending and limited financial advice to both demographics. Products offered at retail and commercial banks include checkings and savings accounts, certificates of deposit or CDs, personal loans, mortgage loans, credit cards, and business banking accounts. Internet banks. One of the newest entries into the financial institution market is the internet bank, which works in a similar fashion to retail banks. Internet banks offer the same products and services as conventional banks, but they do so through online platforms instead of brick and mortar locations. Credit unions. Credit unions serve a specific demographic per their field of membership, such as teachers or members of the military. While products offered resemble retail bank offerings, credit unions are owned by their members and operate for their benefit. Savings and loan associations. Financial institutions that are mutually held and provide no more than 20% of total lending to businesses fall under the category of savings and loan associations. Individual consumers use savings and loan associations for deposit accounts, personal loans, and mortgage lending. Investment banks and companies. Investment banks do not take deposits. Instead, they help individuals, businesses, and government raise capital through the issuing of securities. Investment companies, more commonly known as mutual fund companies, pool funds from individuals and institutions to provide them access to the broader securities market. Brokerage firms. A brokerage firm assists individuals and institutions in buying and selling securities among available investors. Customers of brokerage firms can trade in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, and exchange traded funds or ETFs, among others. Insurance companies. Financial institutions that help individuals transfer risk of loss are known as insurance companies. Individuals and businesses use insurance companies to protect against financial loss due to death, disability, accidents, property damage, and other misfortunes. Mortgage companies. Financial institutions that originate or fund mortgage loans are mortgage companies. While most mortgage companies serve the individual consumer market, some specialize in lending options for commercial real estate only.